Hey, it's your boy T2 Dope. Back with another banger. And today, back to react to is it worth playing GameCube on Nintendo Switch 2? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified by a new video upload by me, your boy T2 Dope. And today, man, we're gonna get into it. I think it's worth playing. I don't know. I never played it, but he gonna explain it to me because that's the main reason why I want to get Nintendo Switch. I ain't gonna lie. And let me show you real quick. I don't have to open up a new tab. I can just Mario Strikers. They already got 3 games on there, right? Zelda, F-Zero, and Soul Calibur 2 are classic. I need that shit. So here we go. This is what's coming. But you gotta have like the Switch Online expansion pack. It's only $50. That's cool. Easy work. Right. Easy work. But yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. I hope you have a great day on this nice, fine Sunday. Hope I've been praying. I've been getting right to the Lord. God bless y'all. Let's get started.
Today we'll be unboxing the Nintendo Switch 2 GameCube controller and testing out what it does on the Nintendo Switch GameCube on the Nintendo Classics. We'll be checking out all the games and if it's really worth it or
are you gonna check out Mario Strikers too?
If it's not. But first, let's unbox this package. Should we open this? Oh, you want to open it? Okay, we can open it. Okay, here we go. Let's open it. All right, well, let's start with opening it. So we have the GameCube box here. Pop that open. Got the box here. So we have a nice, really red packaging, and when you take it out, we have the GameCube inside of this black box. I wonder if you could just, it's that simple. You literally, I gotta show you.
I ain't gonna lie, I say the only thing I don't like, you can get the GameCube controller. How much is that shit? You can get for a Nintendo Switch 2. You can get for Switch 2. Yeah, see? But I don't know how much is $64.99. What the fuck? It's exclusive and it's Nintendo online required. So you only can play on Nintendo GameCube games, basically, is what she's saying. Oh, that makes sense. That's why. It's only comparable to the C button is the game check. Okay, that makes so much sense. Okay. So you can use the other GameCube controller for the Nintendo Switch, like the first one. Damn. I mean, I guess I would have bought that for $40. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, yeah. I mean, I want to argue. But yeah, I want to get an extra control. I'll just get, because you still can play with the Pro controller or Joy-Cons.
How easy it is to take it out. You literally just pop out the GameCube controller from the box just like this. It's a simple pop-up.
So yeah, you don't have to spend extra money is what I'm saying.
That's pretty good. And ooh, so if we open this up too, that is the wire. And I believe that's it. After you take this out, that's all there is. It's a USB-C to a USB right there.
It's wireless.
And that's pretty much all the packaging has. Now, does this feel good? Like, that's what I really want to know. Like, is it feel good? So it's not loose, right? The buttons aren't loose at all on here. Like, it feels firm, it feels in place. Yeah, it just rolls right back into place when you move a Joy-Con.
I ain't gonna lie though, y'all giving this doubt. Yeah, I don't know, I might get this shit. I ain't gonna lie. not no, like, I got money up shit. Y'all got me want to get this shit now. On God, like I'm ready, bro. Like, y'all got me want to feel me. Alright, but I'm gonna rate.
Move the C button also.
Let's test this out.
Buying this boat was a total no-brainer.
Oh, no-brainer? If you got a new boat, the smart thing to say is, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Genius.
Like a good neighbor.
A button.
All right, man.
Game 2, which is going to take our here. We're going to get that C button.
Yeah,
you
Get
actual
to
ones
the
in your
game.
account, which is a good
Get. We already said that. So yeah. Get to the game.
$89.99 US per year. However, it's not just for accessing the GameCube. It gives you access to game chat. It gives you all the Nintendo classics that ever come out. I'm pretty sure as time goes on, we're gonna get access to the Wii and the Wii U games.
I hope so for at least the Wii games. Cause like I don't know about Wii U. Maybe next year too. But next year definitely I can see Wii games coming in. They're trying to work on GameCube first. Like, but the thing is, they can do they can do Nintendo Wii as well, because that came out 5 years later after GameCube, right? But they still said it. They were still behind, like PS3, Xbox, because they had like 720p, and then that was going in 2010. That was going to 1080p before PS4 came out. You feel me? Probably before that. You feel me? So the Wii was still at 480. Some games were 720. So it's like, ooh, like, so you have to be able to do Nintendo Wii like I do on GameCube as well, because GameCube was at 480. You get what I'm saying?
Because now this console can handle it. And keep in mind, the GameCube is exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2. So if we're talking about anything from this point onwards, it's going to be specifically going up from the Nintendo Switch 2. So unfortunately, Nintendo Switch 1, your cutoff is the Nintendo 64. Now, in order to get the GameCube on your system, all you have to do is go to the Nintendo eShop, look it up, and then you're going to download it right from there. After downloading it, you're then going to open it up and you'll be presented with 3 games.
Yeah, I heard some of these games are 1080p. Like Soul Calibur, F-Zero. No, they say F-Zero is like in 4K. Is that true? Cause that's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. I heard a Wind Waker like 720. No, it might be 1080.
Games on your screen, the US versions and the European versions. You'll have F-Zero GX on it, you'll have The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on it, and you'll also have Soul Calibur 2. Of course, don't worry, Nintendo has stated
that's it. Soul Calibur 2 like it move pretty smooth.
That there are more games coming out, as
that.
seen in this trailer over here. A bunch of cool games like Pokemon Stadium and the Shadow Coliseum in this trailer over here. A bunch.
Boy, I can't wait for this to come out too. Super Mario Sunshine. That's coming out on the 3rd. I can't wait for this one. I don't think I played it. That's probably why.
Bunch of cool games like Pokemon Stadium and the Shadow Coliseum. So that
Luigi Mansion is coming out.
is going to be some exciting stuff whenever it drops. I have a
Oh yeah, Pokemon costume. I had that. That shit was nice. I mean, I bought it for like $60. The Pokemon games was kind of high back then on Game Boy and shit. I don't know why.
really weird feeling on the Pokemon Direct
They like 300 now.
that they announced for July, that it's going to be shown there, and that's going to be able to be played right then. That's just my prediction, putting it out there. Let me know, Pokemon fans, if you also think this is true. Okay, so first we have to connect our Nintendo GameCube controller to the Switch. So in order to connect controllers, if you don't know, you have to go to this icon here, right here, that says controllers, right? And then we can hit change grip order. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these back, just like that, and I'm gonna click on my GameCube. And once you
Hold on, y'all. I'm showing you how much this shit is now. Oh, it's $22? But that's without the case, though. Hold on, that's without the case. Damn, DK selling for almost $500. $50. Why y'all selling for $500 and they selling for $50? Yeah, this is the one I had. I could have sworn this it was like $200. I don't know, I'm tripping.
you have this screen up, you're then going to just click on your GameCube. So you'll see when we press this, it's gonna search for it. Look at that, green line, and we should get it right there. Boom, look at that. It's like a 1-for-1. So now that your GameCube is all set up on your Nintendo Switch 2, we just can boot it up, so.
Yeah, I don't understand why you can't use it to play the Switch 2 games, or the Switch games. It's all Nintendo. Cause I spent $65 on the controller. I wanted to work on everything.
Let's see what's going down here. Now, let's start off with Soul Calibur 2, which I'm going to boot up right now. Oh, and
That's
while
my
we're on this
shit,
menu, I actually wanted to show
boy.
you guys something. So I'm going to...
Soul Calibur 2 when I played Soul Calibur 2, I think I don't know if I had on PS2 first or GameCube. It had to been GameCube. I mean Link. I had on PS2 that Yachi. I'm checking. Wait, what? I just never played the Xbox version. But the way it moved on GameCube, low key was kind of better than PS2, if I remember. I was a fan of that since. But,
head over to this TV here, and as you can see, this is the full TV, right? And you'll notice that there is a gap because it's set up for a square television, right? But this is a widescreen. And how do we fix this? So if you go into settings, this is really awesome that Nintendo included this. If you go to the settings and go to display settings within the game, by the way, most games are probably going to have this feature on the Nintendo Switch too, so you want to check your GameCube settings. Click on display settings and then go down to screen ratio right over here. Now, when you select screen ratio, you're going to see that this is normal 4-3.
yeah, like back in the day.
But if we go ahead and just boop, you can see that it just magically increases in size, giving you that widescreen experience. That way you're not playing like this little tiny game on your
like
widescreen TV, because all TVs are pretty much widescreen these days.
Exactly.
And just like that, you're gonna have Soul Calibur just running on an entire television screen. Now, what makes Soul Calibur 2 really interesting, for those that don't know, this is a series that has Soul Calibur 1, 2, 3, 4, it just keeps going. This game has Links in this game, so you can fight as Link in Soul Calibur 2. It's basically just a really arcade kind of fighting game, and who knows, maybe Soul Calibur 6 is on the way and it's gonna be on Nintendo Switch 2. So
I was like, wait, what? I was so confused. I'm like, Soul Calibur 6 Ben came out. Nigga, if Soul Calibur 6 came, well, you gotta think about it. I don't think that makes sense for them to come out Soul Calibur 6. Because that was the last one, right? That came out on PS4 and Xbox One like 2018, I think. 2017. That shit would have came out on the Switch by then, right? But it would be nice, but like, that might as well wait till 7 come out.
So you can get some training in, understand the characters of this universe, and you'll have a great time fighting. It's honestly just an arcade game, so it's a ton of fun. And you can play people online as well that are on your friends list, and you could probably use the game share during this. You know what, can we? You can use game chat during this, so you could hop on game chat with somebody while you're playing this as well. So pretty cool that you can do this on Soul Calibur. All right, come on, let's get this. Can we get a win here? Easy, easy.
Congrats.
Oh no. No, 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 no. KO. Did Link win? That's my boy. If you want the smoke, comment your friend.
Hey, Link was hard. Don't pause. Link was tough on this game, boy.
Code it in the comments. Now the
Is
next.
that Keelik? Oh yeah.
That's my boy. If you want the smoke,
Hey, besides
comment.
Link, I used to. I always made with this nigga. Keelik was that nigga, bro.
Your friend code. Which
What's
I
on
actually had hands-on at the Nintendo Switch preview event as well. I also did Soul Calibur at the Nintendo Switch 2 preview event all the way back in April. That's crazy. That was all the way back in April. Anyway, I suck at this game, but it is a racing game itself, and it starts off also in the typical screen ratio. If you want to come here and take a look at this, it also supports widescreen. So as you can see, you can enter a character name from the start. I'm just going to call it AAA on this one, and this. There we go. My name's Quad A. Creates game save data. Pretty simple stuff here. And then once we start off the game, just for you guys to know exactly how this works on this one, you want to go immediately down all the way to options over here. And you can see the screen is obviously centered in. And then we're just going to go to screen mode for this game. And we're going to hit that widescreen. You're going to see the magic. And now the game is fully in widescreen and you could race. There's gameplay going to be playing right now for you to see while I was playing the game, and I was absolutely getting destroyed. In fact, out of 30 players, I was pretty much last. Like I think I was 29th place. So I'm pretty bad at this game. So if anyone has any tips on how to play F-Zero, please let me know how to do this. But it's just cool to
Yeah, you never played it. Yeah, I never played it either. I might need tips too. I ain't gonna lie.
play it in this version. Look, I start bumping into everything. It's just so bad. Look at my place. I'm 29 out of 30. What is this? Forget running the gameplay. This is like live being bad. Oh, I'm 7. Not bad. Now, a quick controller. Hard load right back to that exact same spot right away. So like even if I'm in the middle of a race, like right before the finish line, I could click it. Bring it to that. We're moving on to our last game, but I'm going to show you how we load a suspended point that we set up. So I'm going to hit The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and I haven't figured out how to make this ultra wide, if that exists in this game. I don't know if it exists in this game. Anyway, so the game booted up. As you can see, I have not saved a game. However, I have created a suspending point. So I could just load my suspended point, and boom, now I'm in the game exactly where I was. So it doesn't really matter if you set a hard save. It really matters if you create a suspended point. And here I am. There he is. There's little Link on the GameCube. Pretty cool. I actually never beat this game yet, so fake Zelda fan here. But my goal is to try to beat this on the Nintendo Switch too. So let me know if you guys are going to actually beat this, or you're going to wait for some sort of magical remake or remaster on the Nintendo Switch too. So honestly, is it worth it to have to pick up a Nintendo GameCube controller to experience all of this? Absolutely not. You don't have to pick this up. If you're old, like I said, and you're nostalgic, you could definitely grab one of these to really
What you trying to say? You trying to say you old, nigga? You trying to say I'm old? I know I'm 29, but don't do that. I mean, it's nostalgic. I would pick up one, but it gotta be like during Black Friday when that shit go down to 50, maybe $40. I do 45, but I'm not paying 65 for that. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video, man. Let's see. That's it. Yeah, man. So that's it for that video. I like how he broke it down a little bit, and he had a little fun experiencing the games on there, even though he kind of did already in April in the direct. But I like how he's going back into childhood again. You know, fucking with that. And all that. Damn, I want to switch to you right now. Because in July, there's some games coming out. Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming out. What else? Donkey Kong. What else? I forgot. And then July 3rd, Mario Strike is going to be on that bit. That game was so fun, bruh. I remember playing a demo like at Walmart when you got to break your neck, look at TV to play the game. Y'all remember that? Well, like, not the young kids, but like people around my age that you had to goddamn. Yeah, that shit used to hurt my neck. That's why I'm saying this new generation don't understand pain, bro. For something we wanted, especially to have fun with, we gotta go through pain, bro. We gotta go through trials and tribulations. Oh God. But like, yeah, I enjoyed that video. That really want me to like really get a Switch more. Cause I was kind of doubtful. People was talking down on it. And then I looked at more videos. It was more positive. We weren't hating. They love it. If you love classic gaming, you don't care like Nintendo don't have to go in on graphics and shit, and it's more quality over quantity versus like PlayStation and Xbox. Then, hey, go for it. Just make content out of it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the reason I'm buying it. I got this crafts card. I'm gonna make content out of it. Go back down memory lane with the GameCube games. I'm gonna make content. Like, what the fuck? Like, how you gotta know how to have fun. Like, damn, games kind of ass now. So like, you gotta, feel me? But anyways, my bad. I was venting a little bit. But, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. I love y'all. Thank y'all for support. Too dope game. I love y'all. Road to 1K. Let's run it up, man. Let's go, man. We can do this, man. TJ Too Dope out.